act a fool with this, ayy. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, ayy. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Out now comes two-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his fourth year now in the league as he gets set to operate this Houston Texans offense.
When we talk about the best dual quarterbacks in the NFL, don't leave Deshaun Watson out of the conversation. 2 straight years he's been a Pro Bowler. Excellent numbers again last season with 26 touchdown passes, 7 more added on the ground, and firm leadership and control of his Houston Texans team. Now he's looking forward to taking the next step and beating Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and getting the Houston Texans to a Super Bowl.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The reigning league MVP Lamar Jackson trotting onto the field and leading the way now in his 3rd season in the National Football League as this Baltimore offense gets set to go.
And to me, he's one of the 2 most difficult guys in the league to game plan for in the NFL, and I add Patrick Mahomes in that category. But just about every team we talk to getting ready for Lamar Jackson says the exact same thing. We've got to slow him down running the football, yet no one's been able to really do it consistently. Now, the most impressive thing about his game to me, how he's developed as both a passer and a leader. His team believes in him.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Snead's got it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Marquis.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Working with a 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 14 carries, 54 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. A toss left side, Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the 1st round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really in grades out, it's a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game. The 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. A look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. 10 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. We're scoreless after 1. On 2nd down and 4, Jackson. Now he'll pull it down, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
A reminder, still some good games coming up here in week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Deshaun Watson sacked.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. From the gun, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, took about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
Oh, boy.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try to get this running game going.
Ricky!
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Ravens.
R.I.P. to Ray Rice's career. He's looking good, like 27.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time they were ready
Like
for
that
him
one
as he
box guy.
started right at the line of scrimmage. That tackle for loss goes to Whitney Merciless.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And down to the 20.
Pass. Good read, good pass.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep.
Look at you. You feel sneaky this one. Like, I like this man. Snead, rather. It feels slippery. Last man, he just felt clunky and stuck. Now, check this attributes, and he's like, not good, but he feel good. Take that.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll run here with Ingram. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
Yeah, Pepper was here. Just need something. We got it.
Now it's Jackson, flush to his right.
Fuck.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
I didn't think he was gonna keep my on the turbo. I didn't think he was gonna keep going. Bro, I would have spit, dove, slid all at the same time.
Coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
It's all good.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hand, should be a fairly easy one here.
Oh, they got no.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. 25-yard. And we focus on Duke Johnson now. He's just been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Don't forget about me.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On first and 10, Watson.
There you go.
This will be incomplete.
There you go.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on second and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. On first down, Watson.
Oh, that was too quick.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Just an upgrade, slightly.
He's got his tight end. It's Fells.
Slightly.
He's tackling a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And just a yard to go here on second down. Again, it's Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
Of course, he get his first career touchdown.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 23-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. A field goal was the difference. 27-24, the final. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are out in front in that one. DeAndre Hopkins, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's get to...
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Fairbairn to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
On first down, Ingram, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Jackson, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Blanketed coverage by Houston makes it 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So here are the Texans to take over. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Watson off play action. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line. And
defense out there.
Well, this is trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, I missed my whole setup right there.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown.
The sprint or something.
Conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. A chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again.
And now Big Mo's wearing a shirt of their color. They're hoping to continue that momentum in their direction, but maybe another pick.
There's Big Mo. He's momentum, right?
Momentum. And right now, he's hugging them.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Tackling looks better.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. For 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this throw will be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Watson's pass intercepted by the Ravens.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
At the end of this season?
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
I don't know. Is that the end? For the contenders now not in the running anymore? Browns might take this spot.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Taking no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Yeah, block.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, he got away, bro.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Good tackle, good.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
The 30-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
At the 40-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. Oh, nearly picked.
Don't take it, son.
Lucky there. This guy doesn't drop.
They don't want it. Take it. Take it.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run.
Let's go.
Here's Johnson.
Let's go.
They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set the line for this next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Number 21.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 25-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And
Fight.
he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Fight.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Hollywood.
We're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
True.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a 2nd down and 6. Ingram again. And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40.
Good job, Ingram.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed after burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
So like Morgan, Sneed, Hollywood gonna be Hollywood. What's the line was better? Everything's gonna be Leads the Dolphins.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Zach Cunningham, the leading tackler in the AFC in 2019, is there defensively.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Running out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra
all right.
and it can backfire on them.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Sorry, wide out, guys.
No
injury on nobody.
Defensively, tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Good luck getting
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
My dude, that's that boss. Right, not fine.
Until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you have the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Ravens, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week
to play who? I have no idea.
You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. I'm at his land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go in water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Pick the dozen roses and lift them.
Love these.
Gotta be rolling through the door, hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. If I finally something to realize, never give up and go as I can. I think it's all a lot, try to try and go ahead and fight everybody. Want it straight into
Yes, you about to be playing, buddy. There we go. Oh, with that politic. Now you all around it, baby. 75 straight to the booth.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Man, they got the Chiefs at home. Oh, man. Man, we're going to play that on the screen. Oh, man. I'm at home. He's scaring even me. I'm just trying to get out there. I hope you have a good game against the Chiefs. As I do. Gotta figure this out.
players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season.
He just left. I ain't known for doing that. I'm on, man. It's 2020. It's supposed to be 2021, man.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I don't know how I feel about the soundtrack, I guess. Usually was dope on the last one a little bit too. I heard everything on this one. Oh, I'm about to see your boy hurt. That's him being on. Young King, Queen, yeah. That's you. Okay. I'm gonna play some Shinobi Strike or something else. Oh, that Marvel's Avengers. Song that is, that's trash. I don't know, man. I don't know. This probably was like a cocky attempt at the game. He was a paranoid. He was like, oh, we got it sold up. We got the NFL Street clone. We like 2K now. We gonna be set. We about to make bread. They're probably about to make bread anyway. But I don't know. Might come back to bite him in the butt. I ain't in no rush to buy it, that's for sure. I'm not in a rush to buy for the first time in Madden, so I usually get this game every year for my birthday, bro. I'm not in a rush to buy this. She looks nice though. Feels nice. My boy on the cover here, but I mean, you know. You gotta get the cheese. Y'all better play like that. Just had a decent game. I have another one. I say Buffalo Ravens. Who? What?
Crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
Looking good, yes.
Situations, you just have to let them happen organically, and that's exactly what happened in Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes took over as the quarterback and has become the face of the franchise in the NFL as we now move into the 101st season. 4th year in the league, already has an MVP, a Super Bowl title, and a Super Bowl MVP on his resume. 3 huge games in the postseason last year, 10 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 2 more on the ground. He just keeps getting better and better, and every time you watch him play, you want to see more.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 30.
Another family that we play.
A gain of 13.
Across the body, pass or something.
A gain of 13 yards.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pick.
Come on.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Bad coaching, I should say.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey.
Come on, son. Trying to bait him. So cornerback.
Not quite to the 35.
Andy,
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That
Come
one caught by
on,
Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Right spots.
12 more yards there and another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about the guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately.
Oh, look at this shit.
And he takes this into the end zone.
What the hell's on defense? Like,
Davian Williams.
see, like my cornerback is going to safety or something, and the linebacker going to cornerback. Now check that out. I have to check that out. Win the last game, and then y'all fool around on this one.
But the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Kansas City.
Whoever try to like and subscribe, yeah.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former
looking crazy this season.
At the helm. We've had dual threat quarterbacks in the NFL in the past, and we've had some really good ones. But I don't know if
double running back system. Plus them ball.
Led the league in touchdown pass with 36 last season. Set the all-time record for rushing yards in a single season for a quarterback at over 1,200 yards.
Come on, big man. You got to be able to get out there.
Baltimore Ravens to a 14-2 regular season mark. Best in the NFL. The sky is the limit for Lamar Jackson.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And 10 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, here's Jackson. Right, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. First couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
Get loose. Get loose.
Takes it inside the 40. 14
trust. Let's go.
14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Everybody on the roster, man.
This is the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone.
Work really good for
Run through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Ingram again.
Look at this, man, son. My eyes on you, 7-7. I see your boldness, baby. My eyes on you, bro.
It'll be second down.
Too much clowning. I ain't gonna say the real word. Too much clowning going on, brother.
I think we've discovered in
Eyes
this
on
NFL,
you. You might not be here long.
teams pass to set up the run.
You know?
And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Baltimore. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
Damn, don't bullet it.
But it is intercepted.
Oh, Lamar.
It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Damn, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game.
Dang, bro.
After
Like,
7-0 on EA Sports. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Watch that happen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Look at this shit.
Just shy of the 40, down at the 39. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
What's up?
From the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Y'all doing good. Y'all doing good.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now is everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd and 5. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to come on right now to help this team.
Come on. I know he's a dog.
They needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy.
I like and subscribe.
Got the best players they could at the time they were drafting and inserted them into their lineup.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch.
Fuck with the ball, please.
No gain there on the 1st down play.
Had the ball moved it downfield through a pick, man. Now I'm back on defense.
So they're behind schedule. I'm down.
Truly the Baltimore life.
He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Dancing to his left.
I like that.
The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Like and subscribe. It's big.
What were they thinking on
defense?
They looked like they were playing for the pass. That short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure nowhere to turn.
Wanted to give it to him.
Go down.
Say that.
Back in about the 37.
Probably the second coming, Ray Lewis right there, boy. Go from LSU. The home team.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
That blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Couple more plays, man.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. Slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Come on, he's in the way, not me. They better call that shit on me. Oh, that's bullshit.
So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty.
I mean, it is but I mean,
reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this.
Oh, seen that shit, bro. Like he's violent.
Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty.
Sorry, Donaldson. You got this.
I don't get it either. Chiefs 10. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense.
Will Lamar ever be Patrick?
Right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13
where's the face mask? Is that even a thing? Did they just take it out the game?
25-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best one.
Wow, son. His big ass.
Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
His big ass. Wow.
Inside the 40. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder.
Oh, Lamar is way more accurate in this game. Make it
necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He's brought down at the 34.
Re-wrapping up with their face mask.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands.
My feet is here, not the linebacker, bro.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here.
The linebacker right here.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I was confused, boss.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
There's a pick 6. There's a pick 6. Where's that? Where's that?
It's complete to Robinson. They get him to the ground on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's that game I can't lose, man.
6 yards was the
Browns in
pickup
week
on the
1.
last
That's
completion,
despicable.
so here's 2nd and 4.
2.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Why is he not on the man? Hey, look at that hit. Where's the football?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Flipping dudes, bro.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now it's Mahomes again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprised.
Let's stop there. Clearly out of bounds. Clearly.
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the ball. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back of the end zone,
good D.
Did he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So
good defense during the game.
On 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th.
One thing about this one, I'll be bucking. I don't know, it's Madden. Same old, I guess. I think that might bite him in the butt this year, for real.
Left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be
I like the Rams logo.
We haven't met a team
No stunt, no cap, no hate, nothing.
I'm trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. The they'll be real excited.
That was sick. That's my first time seeing it. That's sick.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play down to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
Ball fly. I know you small Hollywood.
Themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? There'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Could have been better, but it wasn't.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup.
They've been playing for 4 years. I like that camera around the kick, though. That's something.
Trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Come on, move me.
Right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting.
I feel like Lamar really close. I was trying not to run and throw, and the man's accurate, bro. It's going to be messing over
because of execution.
Just say it lightly.
They were just bad plays to call. We'll find out pretty quickly
messing over me.
if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Come on, Rush.
Yeah. Up to the midfield strike.
Doing good last couple of
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Jackson's throw caught here by Lincoln. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Fellas.
Good throw, good catch. I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
Hit him with the pump fake. Hit him with the pump fake. Hit him with the pump fake. I do, man. I pick dance, man. I pick the spike.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens draw
Let's go.
closer.
Back in.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know who we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try to you don't get the score. A perfect combination.
Let's kick it up. Yeah, good job.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will watch this one.
That 21-yard rush, bro. That should change the whole game. 21-yard rush. Momentum change. Big facts.
They've got the lead and certainly the Chiefs offense about set to begin.
Why's Peters right here, bro? That's just blowing me. I'm not knowing why they're doing that.
Shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And this is caught by
Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive.
Just gonna make a play.
A first down.
Watkins is a former first-round pick in the NFL, and he sure reminded us during Kansas City's run to the playoffs last season. 10 catches in the AFC Championship game, and a 98-yard receiving game in Super Bowl 54.
Maybe because I'm watching the running back or something.
Stepping away and getting some time in the offseason, but Kansas City very happy to have him back in their lineup and in their fold.
On second down, it's Williams.
Good tackle, huh?
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Again, it's Williams.
Did he stop him?
Very close to a first down, but I
Good job, Smith. Good job, the veteran, the wily veteran. You hear me?
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that
because Lord, the rookie just walked right past the guy. Should I replay of that?
The lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the
Look at the rookie. Gone.
If
Past the guy.
You don't get it, then you really put your
Good
defense
job,
in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we
Get my boy Blue.
Get
my boy Blue. Yeah.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. This is the first
Job,
punt of the game for either team. side of his foot. And over the side in the air.
Take everything we get right now. Good job, Texans. We beat y'all, but y'all beat the Steelers. Good job, Philly. Y'all beat Cincinnati.
They're starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown.
I'm not going to take an upright motion. Get this dub. It's a big one from the Super Bowl champs.
I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram.
Hey, bro, let me jip one time and I'm just going to stiff on the rest of the way.
And it'll be second down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Big trust.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Come on, you see, before to catch him, man. I was going to do him, and then the bar downfield blocking the last, man. It's over. Come on, Sneak. Same page, baby.
6-yard pickup.
Same page.
On 2nd down now.
Good job working on to the ball. Too late, young. On to the ball. It's all for a greater cause. Don't worry about it. Better yell, he's going to eat.
The defense might have been loosened up
Just
a
the
bit,
beginning.
maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And down to the 20.
I'm saying my dude accurate, man. I don't know. Get time. If he set, I don't know.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field.
It's a big ball. He's still up. Look, they still on the ground. That's a big ball. I don't know. Exactly.
That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
No.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
How you just floating back down?
Sports.
The purple night, yeah, New Orleans, Louisiana. Hey. Yeah, you just float back down. Sorry, alumni brethren, but I'm going to do you dirty, though. I'm going to do you dirty.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson.
In the midst. In the midst of it all. Smallest man will survive.
The intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
3rd and goal, Jackson.
This is Spike. This is Spike. I know you dance. I don't know. Y'all throw it off anyway. Sorry to do you like that, purple brethren, but man, they're ready right today. Red, white.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea.
Nope.
He didn't mention
You kick it too hard. Like, kick it hard, you would have blocked it. Let's go. On top for the 1 time. Come on, man. On top for the 1 time. Here. Screenshot.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Tucker down to kick it away. Touchdown.
Presentation a little better. It's the same. It's the same.
Carries into the end zone.
People just try to say. I'm probably one of them. I don't know. I love my team. I love Madden.
Now here comes Kansas City.
It's the same.
And now
rush to
to
get it.
answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score.
Download Dragon Age. That was the hell it's called.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Come on, man. You're strong safety, bro.
Oh,
how about making her tonight?
Now after the completion,
and then take it injury time.
An injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Trying to get to... He was checking him. That's what... Oh, all right.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
It's a big game, bro. You're going to be out there.
Hill certainly makes a front office look good when they spend a 5th-round pick on a guy. Then in his first 4 seasons, 4 Pro Bowl nominations. Anytime he touches the football, he's a threat to take it the distance. Hard to get on the ground one-on-one in the open field.
Right there.
You miss.
Peters, Young, here, linebacker. Oh, how many feet have like what's going on? Madden being Madden right now? Just gonna cheat me? Yeah, it's just gonna cheat me.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down.
Madden being Madden. So they're like, this man hurt, that man hurt. Both of them rushes, disappear, elbow. Like, come on, bro.
I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's got it to Williams.
Come on, man.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pick up of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 23. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing
get an interception. Yes. Pick 6 preferably.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Mahomes now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right.
That's too, bro. Like, I didn't even see him leave the pocket. I didn't see the man leave the pocket. Nuts. Oh, man, he's rude. I love him because he's a young black man doing his thing, but I hate him because he's in my conference and he's going to give us problems forever. For the rest of his career.
Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people.
Not a zam.
Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he wants to put 3 points on his ledger.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus.
Damn.
And tuck it away.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right. What are we going
to do? A field goal does him no good. They need a touchdown.
And right now, in his mind, in his memory bank, he's drawing on times that he's done this before. Not necessarily in the NFL. College, high school, pee-wee ball, wherever. Anything positive that he remembers about taking a team downfield with a chance to win, he's going to draw on that for this drive.
I'm sure that these guys live for these moments. Here we go. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost
Dangerous, that put to be me.
They'll keep it on second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And getting this
is at the 50. See what we can do.
15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 49.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I don't want that, please.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, forced out to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Let's get the first guy bouncing.
A little further down inside the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 38-yard.
Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown.
I wasn't even trying to do all that. I was trying to slide, and man just kept him up. Let's go, yeah.
And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds.
Ain't over yet, dog. It's not over
in
yet.
this case, Greed was good as he got into the end zone.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Here's Jackson, and this is caught.
There you go.
It's a 3-point game.
About 3. Let's go.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field
I don't
goal
trust the
going
Chiefs.
forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at
Hey, if y'all want to play another one, put it in the chat, man. Otherwise, I'm probably going to play something else.
Tucker now to kick it.
Yeah, Nate. If you want me to play another game, put it in the chat if you're in there. I'll just load up another one.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
But it's not a problem.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense.
I like that. I like the Ravens. Like that.
A minute 12 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13, it's a first down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside
all the way down the fucking field like that, bro.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Got his man, it's Williams. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
What's really going on, son?
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Fumble that bitch.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is
this could potentially give us too much time on the clock. No square pick, no square fit, no square kick.
So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I were going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dog fight.
No reason to think it would continue
in the extra period.
They sound real crazy right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens,
run overtime. Oh, guess we're going to overtime. Oh, how let these dudes come back.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I didn't catch the rules. I don't know what said. That's over this TV.
Get set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
Let's see. Watching. Sneaky, dude. Look at him. Look at him. He's just hiding.
Scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield
and
trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know how to go down.
Come on, Steve. Oh, could have just ran that bitch in. That's my dog. Let's go. Former Saint, New Orleans, stand up, dude.
So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one.
Don't stand up too much because Matthew's back there. Stand up just a little.
Looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal won't finish the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's
my boys. Those man, son. I don't know what to do with you, bro. I think I'm about to get rid of you already, son. This is week 3, G. You injured. You call them penalties. I don't know, son. I don't know. 2nd and 1. Here we go. And camp in distress.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Camp in distress. I don't want you to go.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
2019 was the first season for Frank Clark in Kansas City after spending the previous 4 in
Seattle. You already got the game won. Hold up.
Kansas City to bring him over. He did have 8 sacks in the regular season, but it was his 5 in postseason and helping his team get to the Super Bowl. That's why they went and acquired him. And by the way, earned his first Pro Bowl nomination with this play.
Force it. I'm on. The field goal won't do it.
This is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
try and throw for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A gigantic call there in overtime. But it pays
talk about close. Hollywood. We ain't gonna like no suck this ball. Oh, come on, rookie.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight all the way back to 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're saying hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And this will be caught.
My boy, is that the team? Let's go. Let's go. That's how you do that, OT, baby. Slug. Grand slam right out of the park, yeah. No questions asked. Nothing left to see. Go for it on 4th. And drive the ball and give it a sneak. Let's go. Let's go. Look, man. Look, it's slim now, boy. You're looking slim. Y'all want to play another one, man? Put it in the chat, man. It's still early. Ain't much else to do. Hey, play something else, whatever. Mahomes, who? Good job, guys. Good job. Y'all played good, bro. Real good. Look, 3 teams. Man, Mahomes, who? Mahomes, who? OTVs and nothing. Okay, I'm going to play one more, maybe. See what we got first. Yeah, y'all look good out there. I'm proud of y'all. Yeah. All right. Yelling at me. Ooh, right. Why not? That song got me kind of bucked. Cut that shit up a little bit. Breakout player, boy, kid ain't did nothing. It's alright. It's alright. Team 1. That's what it's all about. 1. And know what you get your stacks. Chill out, little daddy. Ooh, for this. Hey, let's see the quarterback. Ooh, for this. Hey. Y'all know what it is. That's football.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Damn, I had to prove something. Somebody injured. Shit. Just look at it. Come on, bro. I know we see this man stats right there. I think he was like going decent. I'm only been 3. So let's see. Alright, yeah. It's 2 sacks. Sack on one hand, sack the other. Man, bro. Hope you ain't enough for no contract, man. Well, I got that position. Install another one real quick. Before somebody hurt. Big game, big win. Hey, Ballsy, man, so too faster. 84. Hey, Ballsy. I'll be playing off the line, too. Hey, we needed that 2-1. We needed that, like, for real. Browns, I don't even know if they won. They probably did. Hey, I like that little song right there, son. I'm about to play a football team. Battle for the DMV. Regular football team. 2020 been crazy. Ain't no way there's a football team called football team. Like, That's nuts. Tecmo Bowl, full Tecmo Bowl. Atari, that's when you had football team. Like, what? Weekly awards. Did my dude get played? Man, you already know, son. Look at that. They hating on dude. Two of the stuff's kind of crazy. 4 TVs. Give up, kill them, you know. About to go play the youngster who's 0-3 right now. Ridiculous. Watch they win against us. That'll be the sad part. Let's go to the sad part. Playing good. Everybody's going all right. Injuries, bro. I like doing that. Play one more. See if we can sneak another one, be 3-on-1. Get hurt. I don't like to say so. Been running that for a long time. Hey man, Sean Payton's a smart mind, son. Play this game, then probably go hop on some Shinobi striker or something. Unless more people hop up for this joint, then I just play. Washington football team. They took the L off and everything. I gotta see it. They sure did. That's not real play, man. Put the rosters and updates. I mean, it ain't number reskin, bro. God, that's disheartening this year. I think that y'all about to save them. They probably do. People miss NFL Street. And they got money to spend for transactions. Money transactions. So there's that. Oh, boy, it's just called the home team. Let's get out when they get out of here, man. There's this practice squad. Broncos, something to watch. Put a quarterback over there.
It's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Baltimore Ravens and our home team. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading the night with a second-year quarterback from Ohio State at 23 years of age. It's Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, for Dwayne Haskins, a little bit of an uneven season for the former first-round pick. 7 starts as a rookie. Team went 2-5 in those games, but I did see him get better. I think his last couple of starts were his best ones of the year. He's a guy with big potential, big arm.
Talk it over.
Remember, was just a 1-year starter in college as well. Plenty of experience yet to be gained.
Big brother, get out there and make it happen.
2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice carry there, 15 yards.
It's probably easier to say that.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there was no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's good for another. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis.
Wow. Just wow.
5-yard gain.
0 blitz. Everybody in. Just wow.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half.
Well, I got to put the fullback on the D-line, guys. And then getting a chat with the coach now, do I got to put him in the game?
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Just might.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
This is bad.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Second down, Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. 23 yards to pick up there.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
At the Ravens 8.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete.
There we go.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Come on.
And he's got Rodgers. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting
and they going for it.
He's going to be a foot so short. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll run for it.
Let's go.
And this is going to be nowhere close.
You go, big boy. Hey. Hold that.
First down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
There you go. Uphill battle. The road to MVP. A repeat. Yeah, I get it. I just never ran
coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And a former Heisman winner. This is Mark Ingram. And he's up
get that 5 right quick.
The tackle made by Thomas Davis. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, Ingram. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
More putting his hand behind it.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position, you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. Well, a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback.
All right.
Get down inbounds. On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's got a
good job, big boy.
Past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of their defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. Jackson looking to throw on third. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that.
Good blocking, guys.
Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then
that's a good play. Give Mark Ingram a break. Let's give everybody a break. Quick look. Done.
Now then, the big play has him all the way inside.
No, I knew that was coming, bro. Sorry. Lamar wouldn't give it to him, so they make the other running back give it to him. Sorry. Get out your system, not when we needed you. 0-0, alright. Be okay, young stud.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And once again, they stop it behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense.
Third down and 11.
Third down, here's Haskins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
I'm tripping.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
A carry now for McKissick. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. I think you mentioned in the opening.
Come on, Cowboys.
I
thought I'd be saying that.
Protect the young QB actually broke that down.
Come on, Cowboys.
So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually broke something like that down.
I got y'all. Let's take a risk for y'all.
I do think they've been able to do that.
Maybe not
as effectively
knew he
as
was
they
going to
wanted
do that
to.
shit.
But I think we'll see more as this game goes
Knew he was
on.
going to do that. He was overdose. That's all I know.
That's a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And nothing doing. He's
dead?
taken down at the line of scrimmage.
What with a stick? I think he's dead.
Gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game.
Oh, man, they played me, bro. That's all right. Hopefully, hold it because they played on me.
And he'll take this
Looks like a lot of
zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
I'm going to work, boy. That shit back.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big
back.
strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Oh, my God. Serious attack. Serious, bro. What do y'all that for? Like all defenders all around him. Why y'all here? I need to hire more defenders.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down.
Peters.
That is caught at the 7. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Well, sure putting coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
From the gun, it's Haskins.
Why is he that open?
And just shy of the goal line as he's...
And there's a play where the dude supposed to be in the flat chilling over there. Cover 6 show 2. The dude supposed to be chilling in the flat over there, bro. Oh, man.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On the ground, Geis, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this.
Come on, Cowboys, what y'all doing, man? Oh, I ran over goal.
And only able to get this
talking about what they doing, Cowboys. I'm trying to hold the Cowboys. I'm focused on my game.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, they pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Targets often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And this one,
if he get open.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A 48-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle.
Get on the board.
And they are on the board.
Glad they called him towards the end.
7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Oh, this game tripping. His leg and it's not even on the line like
that. Good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
We turned over the ball.
Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Haskins incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here's the Pro Bowl punter, Tress Way, on to punt for Washington, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for John. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Operating from the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing the out route and complete.
Until I'm focused on this in a minute.
They'll take this across the 25
lose that
before
team
going out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by Chase Young. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On first down, Ingram. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup
from the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And it's nothing like anticipation.
My man,
you know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
42-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Geis. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 3rd down, Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
18 on the
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now it's 2nd and 9. Jackson. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Ryan Anderson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Ravens on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Was trying to get it to Darius Geis out of the backfield, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Following the fumble recovery, Haskins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jeremy Sprinkle, his 1st touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And it's up and good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the tight one. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10. At their own 31.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. 1:47 on the clock. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Derry.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
16 more yards.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Haskins' pass intercepted by the Ravens.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee.
Jackson.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even
if y'all want me to play one more, drop it in the chat. Y'all like and subscribe, man. Y'all want me to play another one, put it in the chat.
Decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Washington, now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. You have grades for each. Browse available players to improve your team. With a pinky ring, everybody used to pick at me. Now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Won't fall again and I put that on me. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed.
I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah. Then I hit that. Okay, yeah. Then I hit that. Sorry, like you know. Okay, yeah. Then I hit that.
I think whoever that was that stuck around, man, I'm gonna get off here and go eat. I'll let y'all later.